Bersons. They will be serving to start off. McBersons to do the honors, the 6'1" sophomore outside hitter. He's also listed as a libero too, from Brinklow, Maryland. Well, the Rambler Rowdies should have fun with this one. They are right behind Ohio State here in the second set. Better hope the Buckeyes have selective hearing. Apparently not, though, as McBersons serves it right into the net. Ramblers get a side out at a point right off the bat. Hutz back to serve. Hutz gets that one over. Hawk digs it out. Now it's to Kehoe. Over to Kalanick. Bersons gets that one, tries to get it back over, but it deflects off his fingertips. Bersons might have just been better to let that one go out of bounds. I think that one was kind of trailing out of play. It was awfully close, though. Kevin Heine back to serve. And Heine will serve that one out of play for the service error. Mike Bunting to serve. 2-1 Loyola on top here in game number 2. Bunting. Now Kehoe. Over to Kalanick, and Kalanick manages to catch the line. Buckeyes with the point. We're tied 2-2. Ted Schoenfeld back to serve. Schoenfeld, the 6'5" senior from Northbrook, Illinois. Went to school at Glenbrook North High School. Gets that one over. Becker. Over to Hutz. Now it's to Bunting, and Bunting gets himself the kill. Mike Morisi heads back to serve for the Ramblers. Morisi, one of 5 seniors on the roster for Loyola. Kehoe. Now it's over to Kalanick, and Kalanick manages to drive that one off the hands of Mike Hutz. We're tied at 3. Seems to be the common theme here in this game. Lots of back and forth. Loyola managed to hang on to the edge in that first set to take the 30-25 first set opening win. Hutz to Bunting, but that's going to be blocked at the net by Grayson Overman. Getting a 6'7" frame up there. Another serve upcoming for John Kalanick, the 6'6" redshirt junior from Orchard Park, New York. With the Buckeyes up 4-3. Bersons hits it up off the light. Becker to Bersons. Bersons hits that one a little too long off the baseline. Another point for the Buckeyes. Another serve upcoming for Kalanick. And Kalanick will get the service ace, getting off the corner. Line judge right there. Manages to catch the edge of the line. Kalanick serving again. Hits the line, it's still in play. That's one of the pretty things about volleyball. It might drive you nuts sometime too. Bersons, Hutz. Bersons on the outside, gets the kill. Bersons timed that one just perfectly. And Dominic DeWally to serve. 6-4, Ramblers trail. DeWally, the southpaw, gets it over. Now it's over to Overman. Overman gets the kill on that one. And now he's going to go back to serve. And Overman will serve that one into the nets. Side out, Bersons to serve. Kalanick to Kehoe. Now it's outside for Ted Schoenfeld. Gets the side out and the point for the Buckeyes. Stephen Kehoe back to do the serving. 8-5, Ohio State on top. They drop the first set, 30-25. As a sellout crowd has filled the rafters here at Alumni Gym. Hutz to Bunting. Bunting gets that one off Hawk's hands. Now it's over for Bearsons, but Mike Bunting and Matt Adler get the block. Adler's 6'11". You're not going to get too many balls past him, let me tell you, especially up in the net. That's blocked in the net again by the Ramblers. Mike Bunting and Mike Morisi. Ramblers now within one, 8-7. Kehoe over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld's going to hit that one, but it came off of a Rambler. It's a sign out and a point for the Buckeyes. McBursons will be serving. As the Chris Bursons' better chance starts from the Rambler Rowdies. As Bursons will serve that one into the nets. Mike Hutz back to serve. Ramblers down by one, 9-8. Now it's Kehoe. Over to Kalanick, gets that one over. Becker sets it up for Hutz, now over to Morisi. Buckeyes dig it out. Now Schoenfeld. It's that one off of a Rambler, and it'll be a point for the Buckeyes. They are up by 2 now, 10-8. Kevin Heine back to serve. Heine gets that one in the net. 2 straight service attempts for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And they go into the net. First Bursons and now Heine. Bunting to serve. Now it's out to Kalanick. Hutz will set it up to Bursons. Bursons gets that one off of Hawk's hands. And will pick up the kill. Bunting serving again, 10-10. Loyola fired up over there on the bench. That's what they should be. They're definitely looking up to pick up a win over the Buckeyes. Bursons takes that one over the net. Kehoe over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld. Hutz with the dig. Now to Bursons. Bursons looking for the kill again, but hits this one a little too long, heading for the corner. It's a side out point for the Buckeyes. Ted Schoenfeld to serve. And Schoenfeld will serve that one in the net. Ohio State having some serving problems here in the second set. Mike Morisi back to serve, tie ball game. 11-11. Bursons with some serving issues of his own gets that one in the net. And John Kalanick back to serve. Looking to break the serve into the net trend here. Can't do it. Sign out, back to the Ramblers. Damon Diwali back to serve, the 6'6" sophomore from Hamilton, Ontario. Only for player from Canada on the roster for the Ramblers, and he'll get the service ace there. 13-12. Ramblers on top. Diwali to serve again. DeWally gets that one over. Hawk will dig it out. Now it's over for Klanik. Klanik gets it off of Bunting's hands. That goes out of play. Side out, point Buckeyes. 13-13. Grayson Overman will serve. And serves that one a little too long. Bounces up into the 7th row. And Chris Berzins back to serve. (14-13) now. Buckeyes fans starting to get into it as well. Kevin Heine with the kill. Point for the Buckeyes. We're tied at 14. Now it's for Adler. And almost into our broadcast position over here. Does Loyola deflect the ball. Buckeyes up by 1, 15-14. Kehoe back to serve. Hutz off. Flicks that one over. Now it's back to the Ramblers. Hutz will set it up. Over for DeWally, and DeWally with the left hand gets the kill. Side out Ramblers, we're tied at 15. Matt Adler back to serve. 6'11", senior from Bay Village, Ohio. That's blocked at the net by Mike Marisi. Ramblers looking to grab some momentum. They're up now 16-15. Kehoe. Now it's over to Kevin Heine, and Kevin Heine picks up another kill. Point for the Buckeyes. Mick Berzins back to serve. Serving in the net the last time around. This time gets it over. Becker with the dig. Got a Bunting. Dug out by Kehoe. Over to Klanik. Klanik finds some space to work with. Chris Berzins just a little bit out of position there to make the play on the ball. Buckeyes with the point. They lead now 17-16. Back and forth, the action has been going, and it's kind of the way it's been the whole entire match so far. About what this sellout crowd would expect. Hutz, DeWally. DeWally gets another kill. Gets the side out, point for the Ramblers. Mike Hutz back to serve. Kehoe setting up for Klanik. Klanik returns the favor with the kill. Side out, point Buckeyes, up 18-17. Jason Tompkin comes back in. Tompkin hearing it from the Rambler fans behind him. Gets that one over. Hutz to DeWally, and DeWally hits that one off the antenna. That's out of bounds. Point for the Buckeyes, extending their lead 19-17. Hutz will set it up over for Bunting, and Bunting will get the kill as it comes off of Kehoe's hands and out to the crowd. Now Bunting goes back to serve. Kevin Heine will return for the Buckeyes. Kehoe will dig that one out. Over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld gets the kill. And now he goes back to serve. Buckeyes up 20-18. Hutz over to Bunting. Now Ohio State with it. Klanik finishes that one down, got by Hutz. Kehoe sets it up. Now Hutz will set it up for the Ramblers. Over to Mike Morisi. And Morisi gets the kill. It's 20-19 now. Ohio State on top. Denny Adamczyk back in. He'll be serving for the Ramblers. They trail by 1. Kehoe gets that one over. Diwali blocked at the net, but that goes out of bounds. Sign out, point Ramblers. We're tied at 20. And we got a timeout for Ohio State, their first timeout here in the second set. First meeting between the two teams, and it's shaping out to be a good one between the 12th-ranked Loyola Ramblers and the 13th-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Ramblers put together a successful week of non-conference play, defeating MSOE on January 26th, number 15 St. Francis on January 29th, and number 5 Penn State on January 30th. After sweeps of MSOE and St. Francis, LU battled back from a 2-1 deficit to down Penn State to earn their 6th straight win in front of the packed house and Alumni Gym. And no different here. We got another packed house at Alumni Gym here today. As the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Loyola Ramblers do battle here today, I'm Brent Myers, bringing you all the action here today on the Horizon League Network. This one's gone back and forth. The most a team has led by here in this game is a 2-point margin. Back to play, Denny Adamczyk to serve. That's blocked up the net by the 6'11" Matt Adler. Diwali also gets credit for the block on that one. Loyola now recaptures the lead, 21-20. Kehoe, Klanik hits that one off of the Loyola bench, out of play, and Loyola leads by 2. Another timeout has been called by the Buckeyes.
Don't forget to buy your 50/50 raffle tickets to help support students going to Kentucky on alternative spring break trips this March. That's the 50/50 raffle.
Ohio State played at Lewis last night, got the win over the Flyers. They return home to St. John Arena on Friday, February 19th. They host the Carthage Redmen. Carthage traveling from Kenosha, Wisconsin. And then they face either Springfield or UC Santa Barbara, or George Mason, on the 26th, and then Springfield or Santa Barbara before facing Penn State at St. John Arena on Wednesday, March the 3rd. Ramblers will hit the road after this game. They go to Juniata on the 19th, George Mason on the 20th, and Lewis on the 23rd. So next 3 games for the Ramblers on the road. Denny Adamczyk still on serve for the Ramblers. Schoenfeld hits it. It's over the net. Kehoe. Now it's over to Schoenfeld, but Adamczyk will dig that one out. Now to Berzins. Berzins gets it off the fingertips of the Buckeyes trying to block that one. Over to Klanik. Diwali saves it. Now it's Bunting who has to get it back over. And then the ball hit out of play by John Klanik. Once again to the Loyola bench. Loyola enjoying their biggest lead of the second set, 23-20. Denny Adamczyk still on serve. So we take a second or two to clean up a little bit of mess out on the floor.
No flash photography while the ball is in play. Thank you.
Two teams battling out, diving on the floor, about to get a couple sweat beads on the floor as Grayson Overman gets the kill for the Buckeyes. John Klanick heading back to serve for Ohio State. Mike Morisi back in for the Loyola Ramblers. Hutz to DeWally. DeWally gets that one blocked at the net, but it's out of play. Give that one a kill for DeWally, and he's going to go back to serve. Lead back up to 3. Up it goes. DeWally will serve that one out of bounds. And in for the Buckeyes, Derek Keys will come into the game. Overman will take a seat. Keys will be serving. 24-22, Loyola on top. Here at Venerable Old Alumni Gym. Not at DeWally, but that's blocked at the net. Getting the block, Kevin Heine. McBurgeon's also in on the block. Buckeyes within 1. Now it's Hutz. Over to Matt Adler. 6'11" Matt Adler has an easy time with a kill on that one, but does not get the kill as that one goes out of bounds. We're tied at 24. And the Ramblers will take the timeout with the 24-24 tie. Big crowd at hand. Most of them probably file over the Gentile Center for the men's basketball game here this evening between Loyola and the in-city rival UIC. We take a look at some stats. Steve Aquino, 24 assists in this game, or in this match so far for the Ohio State Buckeyes. John Klanick with 13 kills, 6 dinks apiece for Anthony Hawk and Stephen Kehoe. And for the Ramblers, Mike Hutz with 12 dinks, 20 assists. And Dominic DeWally with 12 kills here in this match for the Loyola Ramblers. 24-24.
Derek Keys serving for the Buckeyes.
Derek Keys still on serve for Ohio State. Hutz, bat for Bunting, and Bunting from the middle gets the kill for the Ramblers. Side out, back to the Ramblers, 25-24. Chris Berzins back to serve.
Chris Berzins serving for the Ramblers.
Berzins gets that one over. Back over for Schoenfeld, dug out by DeWally, but hits that one a little too long. Credit Schoenfeld with the kill. DeWally overcompensated trying to dig that one out, but Schoenfeld hit that one with a lot of velocity. Kehoe with the serve. Berzins digging for it, can't get to it. Ace for the Buckeyes. It is 26-25. Let's take an opportunity to clean up a little more mess out on the floor. First 3 MIVA Offensive Players of the Week were from Loyola. Mike Bunting the first 2 weeks, Chris Berzins at February 1st, and then Sean Sangre of Ohio State as the MIVA Offensive Player of the Week. These two teams like offense. No defensive players of the week so far between the two teams, as Loyola calls their second timeout here in this second set, with Ohio State up 26-25. It's not the only match going on in the MIVA today. Ball State faces Quincy today at 7 p.m. Grand Canyon travels to Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne in the battle of the bottom two teams in the MIVA. And then in the only non-conference game, New Jersey Institute of Technology, NGIT, takes on Lewis in Romeoville at Neil Carey Arena. So substitution will come into the game for Ohio State. Nick Gibson, the 6'6" freshman from Shorewood, Wisconsin. Kehoe over to Becker. Now to Bunting. That's off Atlantic ends. Kehoe has to save it. Hutz to Bunting off the fingertips of the Ohio State player in the net. Credited to Bunting, and we're tied at 26. George Camberos will go out to serve for the Ramblers. Gets that one over. Kehoe over to Heine, and Heine gets the kill. Heine, the 6'5" redshirt junior from St. Louis, Missouri. Went to St. Louis University High School. And Nick Berzins will go back to serve. Berzins with the Buckeyes up by 1. Now it's to Chris Berzins, and Berzins returns the favor with the kill. The tie at 27. Back and forth we go. Mike Hutz to serve. Kehoe over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld gets the kill for the Buckeyes. And Kevin Heine will go back to serve. 28-27 Buckeyes on top. They lost the first set, looking to grab set number 2. Serves that one to net, though, and we're tied up at 28 now. Mike Bunting back to serve. Looking to grab a couple points. Now it's Kehoe. That's over to Klanick. Dug out by the Ramblers. Nice job. Over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld gets that off Bunting. Set point upcoming for Ohio State. Ted Schoenfeld to serve. Hutz to Berzins. Berzins with the kill off of Schoenfeld's hands. And the Ramblers are staying alive here in the second set. We're tied at 29. We're at the point now where the team has to win by 2. So final score in this case has to be 31-29. Mike Morisi back to serve. That's blocked to the net by Matt Adler. Point for the Ramblers. It's set point again. The Ramblers fans on their feet. Ramblers fighting back. We're down. Went up by a few. Ohio State fought back. Morisi will serve that one out of play. And we're tied at 30. Klanick back to serve. Spot the match we expected between the number 12th ranked Loyola Ramblers and number 13th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. As Bunting gets the kill off of Schoenfeld. And then Kyle Exine will come into the game for the Ramblers. Set point number 2 for the Ramblers. X-Line, the 6-foot junior from Oak Lawn, Illinois, looking to put this one away. X-Line hits that out of play. Twice in a row now the Ramblers have hit it out of play, trying to close it out. And Dominic DeWally comes back into the game, replacing X-Line after X-Line's serve. Grayson Overman serving for the Buckeyes. Overman barely gets that one over the net. Hutz will set it up over to Burzins. Burzins with the kill. And another set point upcoming for the Ramblers. The Loyola fans have not sat down for this, let me tell you. Burzins looking to close this one out. Up it goes. Kehoe. Schoenfeld off the hands of DeWally. Buckeyes still hanging in there. 32 all. At this rate, this game may end up 40-38. We don't know. The way these two teams have been going. Up it goes. Now it's off the rafters, coming down. Hawk with the dig. Now to Schoenfeld. Becker has to dig that one up. Nice athletic move. Now Hutz pokes it towards the corner. Hits the edge. Point for the Ramblers. Matt Adler back to serve. Ramblers set point number 4. Adler with a soft serve. Kehoe setting it up. Looking for Heine. Heine gets that one over. Point for the Buckeyes. We're tied at 33. Nick Burzins to serve. 4 times now the Ramblers have had a chance to close out, and they haven't been able to. Burzins with a serve. That goes in the net. Now Mike Hutz, set point number 5. Upcoming for the Ramblers. They lead 34-33. Hutz hits the corner with a service ace in. Ooh. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Thought that one was staying in. Just barely went out of bounds. We're tied at 34. Missed it by that much, as Max Smart would say. Now Burzins with it. Becker, Hutz, Bunting. Finesses that one over. Good court vision by Mike Bunting. Saw a bunch of open space in between a lot of Ohio State Buckeyes. And now Bunting has a chance to serve to close this one out. Bunting now to Klanik, to Kehoe, to Schoenfeld. Almost blocked by Burzins. Hutz will set it up to Burzins. Blocked, but that goes out of bounds. And the Ramblers win game number 2 by a score of 36-34. Holy moly, what a second set that was. Loyola on their 6th chance to close it out finally does. And they take a 2-0 lead